In today's video, we are going over the biggest fumbles in Roblox Battlegrounds history. Now, as you guys know, there's been basically like a million different types of Battlegrounds games, which makes sense because there's like a million different anime shows. Now, in today's video, I will not be talking about every huge fumble, but in my opinion, these are three of the biggest fumbles that we have seen to date in the Battlegrounds scene. Before we get into it, obviously make sure you guys are subscribed because I am trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And without further ado, let's go. So the first game we have to check out has got to be the Demon Slayer Battleground game that everybody forgot. Now, on my main channel, I will be revisiting this game and just seeing what it's like after all this time. But so far, I'm pretty sure I see somebody over there with lightsabers. So like, you know, who knows what state this game is even in anymore. Now, almost a full year ago now, me and a bunch of other YouTubers like Stud covered this game and gave it the exposure it needed to kick off. But unfortunately, it didn't help too much because the game is still only at 600 active players after over 32 million people have visited the game. Now, in this game, they currently have Tanjiro. They also have the Mist Hashira. They have Rengoku. They have, what was this last guy's name? The Sound Hashira. Oh, Tengen. And then I'm not sure who Thunder is. I don't know who the Thunder Hashira is. Forgive me. Let me know in the comment section down below. But right now, I believe I have Rengoku equipped. Now, this game does have fun things in it. You know, they have daily tasks, which I don't think any other Battleground game has. They have login rewards. You can even go up here. You can click finishers, and then you can choose different finishers. You also can go to weapons and get different weapon skins. I have this one because I'm a tester, so if you guys want to see what that looks like, here you go. This is the tester blade. It honestly is pretty sick. And then over here, it looks like they even have ranked 1v1 matches, or maybe not ranked, but just like 1v1 matches. So now with all of these features, obviously we have to ask the question, where did they go wrong? Now, in my opinion, the combat in this game had a lot of potential, but it was definitely pretty clunky. Now I remember that from my first impressions on the game too. It definitely seems like it's gotten better since then, but it still feels a little bit off. I don't really know how to describe it. Like it doesn't feel like too horrible, but it definitely feels off. In my opinion, I think that they fumbled as many dev teams fumble by just not updating frequently enough. Also too, from what I remember, the original map was a little bit different from this, a little bit more congested and whatnot. And I feel like they just started making all the right moves with this game way too late, which is so unfortunate because honestly, as you can see now, the game isn't too horrible. It has a lot of things for you to grind for and keep entertained with. I just think though that compared to other Battleground games that were dominating at the time of the release of this one, this game just did not stand too strong of a chance. You know, they just couldn't keep up and they didn't get enough quality things out in time. I also think they fumbled by not having stronger marketing plans and whatnot, and lack of communication with the community. But all right, that brings us to the next game. So let's go. Now, the next game we need to cover, of course, oh my gosh, holy, is Chakra Battlegrounds. Now, this Battleground game has not been abandoned, and I don't think the Demon Slayer one has either. But obviously, as you guys know, this game has not updated in 3 whole months, okay? It's been 3 whole months since the update. They completely missed the entire summer's worth of banger updates that could have been. They only have 1.5 movesets, okay? So like right now, I'm using Sasuke. He only has 3 moves. He's early access, and Naruto isn't even complete. So they quite literally have the game listed as a demo because of the fact that it's not even entirely complete, bro, but it already has 13 million visits and almost 100,000 favorites. Now, Chakra Battlegrounds, hands down, is one of the highest quality Battlegrounds games that we've seen in its early stages. The fact that it has the like anime sprinting feature like this, where if you've been sprinting for a little bit, like you run as like they do in the anime, is insane. The VFX and combat in this game feels really good. Through and through, this is a 10 out of 10 Battlegrounds game so far. Quite literally, the only problem is lack of content. The lack of updates is absurd. This Battlegrounds game easily has potential to be one of the big 3 Battlegrounds games, easily, but they just haven't been taking initiative. And I don't know what entirely has been going on behind the scenes. I have talked to one of the owners a little tiny bit, and I have heard his side of the story and whatnot a little bit, but still, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, we couldn't have gotten anything all summer. They missed the entire summer's worth of updates. Now school is back in session. Everything's gonna be slow. And let's be real, most of these devs are kids that are in school still. So like a lot of them aren't even gonna be able to update the game much during this school year. We've seen that during this past year. It just feels like a lot of these devs didn't really take initiative. Like even Strongest Battlegrounds did not at all do all the things that they should have this summer, you know? I think Chakra Battlegrounds honestly would be a good candidate for my #1 spot in this video for the simple fact that it has the highest potential out of the 3 Battlegrounds games that I'm going to cover in this video. But I just have it at #2 right now because it's just like, bro, like, oh my gosh, bro. Like it's honestly tied with C's, which does bring me to my next point. C's Battlegrounds, okay? I think think we all can agree this is probably the #1 fumble ever because they've got way further along than Chakra. In my opinion, Chakra is still way better in terms of combat, quality, VFX, quite literally every single aspect. And I'm not glazing, I'm not hating, that's just me stating the facts, right? But C's messed up on multiple occasions. The original map was way too big and unoptimized. The updates also came super slow, and then when they did, it came with this dude. What is Gojo doing in a One Piece Battlegrounds game in public servers? And I know the argument, okay, because the owners said it too when I brought it up back then, when everybody thought that I was just hating on the game for no reason and I was just yapping and old Wiki was being crazy. But guess what? Wiki was right once again. I mean, look at the CCU, bro. Nobody even wants to play this anymore. And it's because this just doesn't feel like a One Piece Battlegrounds game. Like, it feels very clunky. The animations are slow. When I Q-dash, it feels like there's mad latency. The combat doesn't really feel good. And keep in mind, this is a One Piece Battlegrounds game. This is one of the big 3 old gen animes, okay? This has one of the highest potentials, just like Chakra Battlegrounds, to be one of the big 3. The amount of hype that this game had was insane. Like, every content creator I know was hyped for this game. This game had all the free promotion it needed. It had every single element it needed for success, and they basically just chose not to do it. They spent mad long working on a Gojo moveset for quite literally no reason, and it just completely fumbled the entire game, bro. Like, it just completely fumbled the entire game and everything. And it's so sad to see, bro, because, like, dude, the Luffy moveset in this game was awesome. Like, bro, at Awakening, and then you have all these different moves here, bro. Like, this is sick. And like, this was quality. Like, they almost, like, it was like they half the time knew what they wanted to do and knew what they had to do, and then they just for some reason like gave up on it and started like getting greedy or something. I don't even know, bro. And let's do this and slam. And I'm gonna show you guys the super sick move that I think was like one of the biggest signs that this game had like mad potential, bro. And boom. Okay, I'm almost to the 4th move. Slam, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Like, bro, this is insane. Like, what? Like, bro, they had so much potential. Like, in my opinion, this is TSB level animations. TSB level quality right here. That move alone told me that this game had so much potential to be great, bro. I just don't know what happened, dude. Those are just 3 that I covered in this video, okay? There is more that I would like to talk about for sure, such as Z Battlegrounds, Key Battlegrounds, and etc. So if you guys would like to see another video like this on this channel, make sure you guys get this video to 1,000 likes at least. And also comment what other games you guys would like me to talk about or visit, whether I visited them in the past or I've never seen them before ever. Without further ado though, it's been your boy Wicked, aka the #1 yapper in the Battlegrounds community. I love y'all. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Deuces.